Hello everyone, this is Sharda from Batch 7. Today I'm speaking about the topic Agile versus Scrum. To make things faster and get the results quickly and easily, software industries follow a lot of principles for software development lifecycle. So in this SDLC, we often hear the terms Agile and Scrum. So people who are new to these terms, they often get confused and they don't understand whether these two terms are they same or are they different. So in order to get to know about that, before jumping into the topic directly, let's dig into the history. So the software development initially followed the conventional waterfall method, and it is this process where it had the following steps: requirements, system design, implementation, testing, deployment, and maintenance. So these are the steps that are involved in waterfall method, and the process flowed like a water where people can go to one step before after completing the previous step. Hence the process is linear, and the process is so rigid that we cannot implement any changes in between the process, and once the process started, it needs to go for further. Whether we know that the customers are not happy with the feedback or anything, we need to continue the process. So no changes can be implemented in this waterfall method, and there are a lot of disadvantages of this method. So the waterfall method gave importance to processes and tools, and it had a comprehensive documentation, and customer contract negotiation was so important, and following a specific plan was so important in this waterfall method. And hence, because of all these flaws, people were looking for a new method, and hence then came to light this Agile methodology. So Agile refers to methods and practices based on values and principles expressed in Agile Manifesto. So this Agile manifesto had the values: individuals and interactions are given importance over processes and tools, and a working software is given frequently to the customers, and constant customer collaboration was there in Agile, and respond to change. So changes were welcome in Agile methodology. So these values were achieved by face-to-face interactions between team members is there, and hence individuals and interactions is done by having face-to-face interactions between people, and working software is delivered after every sprint, and customer collaboration was done by taking a constant feedback from the customers, and responding to change is done by after taking the feedback from the customers. Every time the change is required, the change is implemented. That is how respond to change is being achieved. So this is Agile, and Agile you can tell that Agile is an umbrella which had different frameworks like Scrum, Kanban, Lean, DSDM, XP, FDD, and Lean. And hence you can say that Scrum is a subset of Agile, and hence Scrum and Agile are both not the same, but they are different. So we can say that Scrum is a framework that implements the values and principles of Agile that can be used to manage iterative and incremental projects of all types. And Scrum is a framework which uses all these values and principles to handle roles, events, artifacts, rules, and guidelines in order to implement the Agile mindset. And to be more clear, we can say that Scrum is a more refined process of Agile, which takes its core principles from Agile and adds its own strategy, finally, which becomes far more different from Agile. To be more clear, let me ask you a question. What is the difference between color and green? So we can people say that color is a generic term and green is a form of color. So that is how the difference between Agile and Scrum is. So Agile is a methodology, and Scrum is a framework that follows that methodology. So last but not the least, the final word before concluding this video is: a team can be Agile but not follow Scrum, but a team cannot practice Scrum without being Agile. I hope there is no confusion in this. Thank you.